What's up everyone? In today's video, I'm going to be going over the new Loomian Boonary. And essentially how it works is it's basically like Loomian Legacy's version of Ditto. Alright, so basically how it works is you just get into battle and then it essentially just copies the opponent. Uh, exactly. Same moves and all that. The only stats that Boonary doesn't copy are the opponent's HP and energy stats. So essentially, when you get your Boonary, you want to get Hyper with 200 energy and 200 HP just to have the maximum possible stats. And if you didn't already know where to get it, talk to this person at the arcade, and then you can buy Boonary for 2,000 tickets. And yeah, so Boonary, it's definitely a big addition to the metagame. I think when most people saw it, they thought that it would be a great Loomian to put on their stall teams, because, let's say the opponent has a Valkyrie, right? That's usually a pretty big threat to stall. If you put on, I think they're called specialty boots? Yeah, and what specialty boots are is they basically act like a choice scarf, so your speed gets boosted by 1.5 times, but you can only use the first move that you selected. But, this is fine because it lets Boonary perform its role as a revenge killer, which is pretty important for stall teams, especially considering the fact that they normally don't have much speed control. So, setup sweepers can easily overwhelm them, and Boonary definitely is a big help to that. And it can also mess with opposing stall a lot, because, let's say the opponent has like an Infernix. You can switch into that Infernix and then swap out, and then you get the Power Napper health. And yeah, there's just a lot of interesting applications for this Loomian. Choice Scarf is definitely going to be the most used set, simply because of the fact that it is able to revenge kill things quite easily with them. And, especially with shells existing now, they basically work like gems from Pokemon. Um, they allow you to get a 1.5 attack boost for whatever type of shell that you have. So if you have like a metal shell, then you're going to get a 1.5 attack boost for one metal attack. And that's really good on Valkyrie because it's able to easily just destroy something like El Iguana or Seti Mars. And Boonary helps stall teams out like that because it's able to swap in afterwards with the Choice Scarf outspeed, and then, pose a threat in return. It could even potentially reverse sweep them if they don't have enough Loomians to stop their Valkyrie or whatever. And so yeah, specialty boots are definitely going to be the #1 most used item. In terms of other items, I think that specialty boots it's going to be like 99% of them. But I also feel like the clutch plush would also be a pretty interesting idea. This basically works like a choice scarf, not a choice scarf, focus sash. So you could, let's say, as the Valkyrie example, right? You can switch into that Valkyrie after it claimed a kill on your team. Then you can switch into it, and then they're gonna think your choice scarf, right? So, they might sack something off, because they know Valkyrie is able to be a big threat to your team still. So, let's say they sack off one of their Loomians, like, I don't know, to Clips or something, right? Then, they see that you have used Metal Blast. And, they're gonna think that your choice scarf, right? So they could potentially switch into their, let's say, Tyrex. And then, because you're faster, because Valkyrie's naturally faster than Tyrex, at least most of them, then you can use Gamma Pulse and just end up killing it. So Clutch Plush has some interesting uses like that, and it could also deny other revenge killers that think they're safe. Like even just Protagon, that could take it for Metal Blast and kill it back if it's chipped enough. So yeah, Clutch Plush also has some interesting techs for it, and yeah, Boonary just seems like an amazing Loomian. I feel like it'll definitely depend on the meta, whether it's good or not. Is it filled with a bunch of fast, strong, setup sweepers, then Boonary is definitely going to be useful for stall. If not, then not really. And I mean, it's not limited to stall. There's other applications for it too, but I feel like right now that's probably going to be the most explored option for it. And yeah, That's all I have to say about Boonary. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll definitely be posting other videos just talking about the new stuff. So yeah, see ya.